Hi guys, it's SimLicy here. So today I'm back with another video, and this time it's a very special video because it's a collab with IrrelephantSims. The one I've been talking about in like my last several videos. I've mentioned it and it's finally here and I'm so excited to show it with you guys. But before I get into that, if I sound awkward and whatever, it's because I am. My husband is upstairs and it's the first time I've done a recording with anybody else in the house, so yeah. I mean, he's like talking to his friends playing video games, so he's in his own little world, but still, I'm just self-conscious, I guess, so bear with me. Hopefully I'm not too awkward for you guys. But yeah, so IrrelephantSims approached me to do a collab, and I was like, yes, I love your builds and I would totally love to do a collab with you. You know, I was very excited that she wanted to do one with me. And then so we were throwing around ideas, and she had mentioned something about sort of like a honeymoon beach getaway type thing, and I was like, that sounds like a great idea, because literally like right before she mentioned this, I was trying to build like this honeymoon spa thing, and it was like overly modern and really intimidating, and I just kind of got way in over my head and it just wasn't working out for me. So I was like, that would be, yeah, just really great to do one, and I would love to have a, you know, honeymoon thing in my game. And yeah, and so we decided that we would do one where one of us built the structure and then the other one decorated. And then she had mentioned that she wanted to build it, and I was like, great, I'll decorate it, and that would be lots of fun. So and then there's so much to explain with this. So then she went into the game and was trying to figure out where she was going to build it, and like if we were going to go more like coastal or, you know, beachy, tropical. And I was like, well, I've been to the Caribbean, so I think a Caribbean build would be lots of fun, because then I could kind of decorate it based off of how I've seen it decorated in real life. And so she thought that was a great idea, and then was kind of having a hard time figuring out where to put it, because we obviously wanted there to be like a lot of space so we could build a big enough build. And then I was like, well, what about the land grabs place, because I think Oasis Springs is quite tropical in some of the areas. And yeah, and so she was like, okay, I'll go check it out. And then she proposed the best idea ever. She was like, how about this? How about I do the land grabs place and the lot across the street and make like a honeymoon like area? Like, and I was like, hell yeah, like that's the best idea I've ever heard. And so I was totally up for it. And so she's like, yes, you know, she was all excited too. And so we were both like super pumped. And yeah, so she built like the most amazing stuff. Like I was blown away when I put it in my game, and like so worried that I was gonna ruin it with my decorating. I was like, oh god, like why'd she have to build it so nice? I'm gonna start decorating and completely ruin this. It took me forever to start decorating it. I actually initially started decorating it like more colorful and patterned, and it was just too busy and I didn't really like it. And then I took a break from it for a little while and went back to it, and then went with this, and I like it a lot better. I think it looks really nice. But yeah, so basically the lot across the street is what I'm working on right now, and it's like private honeymoon villas, and then across the street where the land grabs lot is the actual like resort and spa. So it's really cool, you guys. I hope you like it as much as I do. And yeah, I think it's really neat and was a lot of fun, and yeah, I love it so much. And but yeah, so anyways, I went to like this really nice resort when I was in Mexico. This was several years ago, and there was these private honeymoon villas there. I wasn't on my honeymoon, but we were just there on vacation, and they had, when we were looking like booking our like vacation package or whatever that we were going on, they had like these private little houses that you could rent, and they were like all beachy and kind of hut looking like this. They had the private access to the beach, they had private swimming pools and everything, and it was so cool. I mean, we couldn't afford it, we just got a normal room, but I would love to go back to that resort someday and get one of those little houses, because they were so cute. And yeah, so I definitely based a lot of that off of yeah, what I've seen in real life. And if you are from the Caribbean, let me know, and let me know if it kind of looks recognizable to you. Did I do it okay kind of portraying the whole, you know, Caribbean tropical atmosphere? I really tried to. Like initially when I was doing like more of the patterns, I think it was looking more like Hispanic than the rest of the Caribbean. So when I went back in, it's a lot more calmer with the patterns anyway. It still has bright colors, so it's like oranges and yellows and blues and like hints of pinks and stuff, but I tried to keep it less patterny so it was not too busy to look at. And then also tried to keep with light wood so it looks more like timbery driftwood type things. And yeah, I think it turned out really good. I'm pretty proud of the way the decorating turned out, especially with the actual resort. I think it looks really nice. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it, and definitely go check out IrrelephantSims' first half when she actually built it, because I can't wait to watch her build it. She's gonna, like, we're uploading at the same time, so I haven't seen her build it yet, but just looking at the structure, it's gonna be so much fun to watch. So I will link her builds for both part 1 and part 2 in my first part and the second part, and then I'll also link her channel in both. So just go look in the description, find all of her information, and go watch all of her builds. And if you haven't already, subscribe to her channel, because she is awesome, you guys. You guys will all love her so much. Like, she is such an awesome builder, and she does a lot of different things and very, like, culturally diverse things, which is really cool. And she always gives, like, history lessons, because she does this thing for builds, like, you know, that, like, I think it's like the decades challenge, where you play through the decades with your Sims. I think starting in like 1890 or something like that. And so she's building like 2 builds per decade, like every week. So she has tons of builds, and she gives, you know, she shows real life pictures, and she gives you like a history lesson. It's really amazing. She's like super dedicated to it, and I think she does a really good job, and I think you guys would all like it. And she also does like the diversity challenge with Sims, and she gives the like, she's like full of information, and I can tell she really does her research and tries to make things as accurate as possible. So really cool. So I would highly recommend her channel. She's one of my favorites. But yeah, so hopefully she likes how I decorated these. I mean, she said she did, so that's awesome. I was very nervous that I was gonna ruin her builds, because she did such a good job. Like, I can't wait for you guys to see the actual resort, like the front of it, like the whole facade with the fountains. I was like, it looks so realistic. It looks really good. It really reminded me of going to resorts. So yeah, I'm very impressed, if you can't tell. Yeah, so hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. This is going up tomorrow. I'm recording this on Sunday night, and I'll probably record this part 2 right after this, if I feel up to it. If not, I'll record it tomorrow. But I went and watched Beauty and the Beast today, you guys. Oh my god, I was so excited. I was like a little kid all over again, like sitting on the edge of my seat grinning like I'm 7 years old. And yeah, I was so happy to go watch it. The theater that's in our town has an adults only part, where it's like a bar / theater, and so we went to a later showing than we had planned, so we could go to that one, so there wouldn't be any little kids and stuff running around and making noise during the movie. And yeah, so it was great. I was able to get a glass of wine and watch the movie, which was like the most ideal thing ever. I sat and had a glass of red wine and watched Beauty and the Beast live action. How perfect is that? It was spectacular. I was like, it's such in heaven. And yeah, it was really nice. So if you guys have watched it, let me know what you guys thought about it. I really loved it. I mean, Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite films. It was one of like my first Disney movies that I was watching, like when I was a little kid. It was, I think, the first one I got. It came out in '91, and I probably got it in '92 or '93. I was very little, like 4 or so, I think, when I got it, and yeah, it was like my favorite. It's the first movie that was all my own, so yeah, it's very special to me, and I was very happy that they finally did a live action, because I've been talking about it since Avatar. So I've been talking, 10 years about them remaking it? Maybe not that long. Yeah, no, like 9 or 10 years. It's been a while since Avatar's been out, right? So yeah, pretty much since they did that. And now I just want them to do Little Mermaid. I think that would be so cool. Oh, my dog just ran down the stairs and I got nervous. I was like, is my husband coming down here to listen to me do this? Oh my god, I'm such a wuss. But yeah, I think Little Mermaid would be really cool too. Like, they have gotten so good, like all the, I don't even know how to describe it, but like the beast and the wolves and everything, all the animations and stuff in that movie were really good. So I would love to see what they did with Little Mermaid. Just redo all of my favorites now. Like, I know they've redone Cinderella before, and I don't think I ever saw that, and I really like Cinderella too. I mean, I'm a fan of Disney in general. I like all those classical Disney ones that were really, really popular when I was little. I just am in love with. But as you can see, I should probably talk about my little huts that I'm decorating. Now, IrrelephantSims did say that I could change a few things, so I decided to change the window right here so I could put in a closet, because I kind of wanted there to be woohoo areas, like if they're on their honeymoon, maybe they don't want to just be in a bed. if you know what I mean. So I put a closet in there, and then I also put a hot tub down below later on. I wanted to fit one in the other area, but there just really wasn't the space to do it. So yeah, this is kind of the one that has more of the woohoo areas. So maybe this one's a little bit more expensive. I don't know. But I mean, you could sneak over and use their hot tub. It's just in the yard. But I also put in some massage tables so they can get like couples massages. Cause that was like a really big thing at the resorts I've been to. It was just like couples massages and like the spa areas and everything. So it's really close to real life, I think. I can't believe how nervous I am that my husband's in the house. It's so weird. Like, I feel like, oh, is he gonna come downstairs and judge me? Like, he knows I make these voiceovers, but I don't know. It's weird. Like, does that happen to you? Do you make? If you make videos, let me know. And if you're getting nervous about other people being in the house, this is the first for me. But so basically, I copied everything over, and then I extended the bathroom because when I was practicing before, I couldn't quite fit anything other than a shower, and I kind of feel like bathtubs were more realistic for these kind of things because, you know, then you could take a mud bath or, you know, soak in, you know, rose petals or, you know, what other kind of soaks that they have in the game. I thought that made a little bit more sense. So hopefully you don't mind IrrelephantSims that I changed that a little bit, but I definitely didn't want to take away from the way the build looked at all. So I didn't think that did. But yeah, basically I copied everything over from the first build and just did a different floor plan because they are different sizes. And then, yeah, I kind of just gave them a little kitchen, like eating area, a little place to sit down and relax and watch a little bit of TV. And then, oh, excuse me, and then a bathroom and then a bedroom and then some outdoors areas. I think they turned out really cute. And then I tried to put like fruit bowls and like those little like lemonade things that came with backyard stuff. Put those all over because, yeah, when I was in Mexico especially, there was like buffets and like fruit everywhere and like drinks and stuff. I mean, it was like an all-inclusive place. So when we bought our package, it was like you were paying for all your food too, so all your food and drinks. So it was just everywhere. There was fruit and there was, you know, cakes and desserts and sandwiches and crackers and cheese and just stuff everywhere. So I was kind of trying to emulate that with the little lemonade pitcher and the fruit bowls. And then over in the actual resort, I do a little bit more. I actually do kind of buffet bars. I mean, you'll see that in tomorrow's build, so make sure you check that out. I'll also link that part in the description of this as well, and vice versa with that one. So you can easily find all the different parts as well as IrrelephantSims parts because, yeah, I am like so excited to see her part of it. It's gonna be amazing. But I put these little seating areas out and I put the yoga mats out thinking that they were kind of like beach towels, but I mean, you could also do yoga too. That's pretty relaxing by the water. And this is supposed to be like a fake beach when she puts a little boat in there too, which I think is super cute. And I wish we actually had real beaches and could go out into the ocean and stuff. I mean, I'm sure it's coming, but I am so impatient. I'm like, now. I don't want to wait. You know what I mean? I think everybody's like that, but yeah, I'm copying all the decorations over. And like I said, I did want to put a walk-in closet in here too, so they could woohoo in it, but there just really wasn't the space, but that's fine. Like I said, you could sneak over and use their hot tub if you need to. But yeah, I can't wait to play in this. I haven't played in it yet, but my what am I gonna say? My not so berry challenge. I was gonna say let's berry. That's not a thing. The not so berry challenge that I'm doing, they just got engaged, so yay! I shared pictures on Twitter, so you guys should yeah, check out my Twitter if you want to see pictures, but that's probably the only place I'll share stuff about them. And yeah, I mean, Always Simming said she really loved my Sims, so that was really cool for her to say. And yeah, I got a like from little Simsy, which is always nice to see. But yeah, I'll share pictures of them if you guys want to know anything about them. And yeah, they just got engaged, so I'm definitely going to be sending them on a honeymoon too. And I know IrrelephantSims does her goth series, and she's going to be sending some of them on a honeymoon here. So yeah, let me know if you guys use this for a honeymoon place too, because I can't wait. And like the resort also has like a restaurant too, so they can eat and they can enjoy the spa, and there's rooms and stuff. It's really cool, I think. Now, I also put a horseshoe pit out in the area because I just wasn't really sure what to do for activities. And then later on, off camera, I do add some massage tables, so couples massages. And I thought about putting the bubble blower, but I don't know. Maybe you could put something else there. Maybe I could have fit a hot tub there, but I just wasn't really sure. But I think we are already to the end, so I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions you have, and don't forget to check out IrrelephantSims first half of the builds, and please join me for part 2 tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.